Yo, what is going on, guys? J.Yumeko here, and today we're back with some more. Don't do that, CLANNAD. We're back with CLANNAD. Just to preface, I am probably going to be very low energy today. I just have not gotten the best of sleep. So, I apologize if I sound very low energy or if any of the voices are horribly butchered. But, yeah. I do want to throw this out there before we start. I hope you guys subscribe because we have some pretty big series coming up here. I have some pretty big plans coming up. And yeah, I think that could be something pretty cool that you guys would want to see. But I did promise that I'd get this video out to you guys, and I maybe didn't quite come through on the couple of days part of that promise. But I'm here nonetheless. We are skipping over. Can you believe it? We're skipping over If My Heart Had Wings. Oh, wow, it's really going to throw that off. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump right on back into it. Load. Dang. I wish I could do caffeine or something. I just never was good with caffeine, you know? It doesn't actually give me any energy. It just makes me, like, really fucking anxious. So it's not very fun. Okay, so I do believe that last time we left off, though, we got more. Well, basically where we left off is that we found out that Fuko may actually be a ghost. There's rumors floating around that she had been in a car accident and died, and she has some kind of aversion to her older sister, who is getting married soon, used to work at the school. And yeah, there's some kind of supernatural subplot going on right now. So we are currently at Nagisa's house, as you can see, and I believe that we were about to make our way to Fuko's older sister's house, who Nagisa does remember because she was there during that time. I'm back. Welcome back. Tsunai-san is looking after the store. Good afternoon, Okazaki-san. Sup? Mom! Nagisa looks like she's about to confess a secret as she strikes up a conversation. What is it, dear? Oh, we're thinking of going to Ibuki-sensei's place. I see. Do you want me to contact her first? No, it's okay. But before that, do you mind if I bring along some bread? So that's why we're here, to find presents to take with us. Of course I wouldn't mind. Please take as much as you want. Thank you very much. God, I can't even begin to do her voice that I normally do. After thanking her mom, Nagisa reached out to grab a tray. Tomi-kun, please help me carry the bread. Yeah, sure. Please take 2 of this, and 1 of this also. I do as she instructs and fill the tray with bread. And this one over here is pretty good too. Here, adhere. Even Tsunai-san is helping us. I think we may have taken a bit too much. The pile of bread is high enough to block Nagisa's vision. We seem to have gathered up about 1/3 of the store's bread. I don't mind at all. Such a peaceful store. We're walking on the way to Ibuki-sensei's house carrying 4 bags full of bread. Ibuki-sensei often comes and supports my family store. Even so, I don't think she can eat all this bread that we brought along. For a while, we just focus on her footsteps. Actually... Nagisa hesitantly breaks the silence. Actually, I wanted to go see Ibuki-sensei after I graduated. She's really very sweet. I can't remember how many times she's helped me. She invited me into her house once. I was really depressed then. She brought me tea and cakes, and we talked and talked. She let me relax and hang out with her. That's why, the next time I visited her, I wanted it to be to tell her I'd graduated. That, I thought, would cheer her up a little. Then should we stop now? No, sorry, I shouldn't have told you that. In the first place, I can't avoid meeting her when she comes to the store. So it's kind of meaningless not to go there now, right? I sort of understand how Nagisa feels. She must think she's a burden because she's had to repeat a year. Ibuki must really care about her students.
Not to mention, this may help her sister too. That's why I have no problem going there now.
I can see through her apparent cheerfulness, if you say so. I can't help feeling sorry for getting her involved in this situation. That little sister, though, she's one terrific example of lack of common sense. I try to change the topic to Fuko.
I didn't get to meet her before. That's why today was the first time I met her. But if she's still hospitalized, and if she's been asleep in the hospital this whole time, I wonder why she's appearing at school.
How should I know? I remember what she told me about what she's trying to do. That's right. She is trying to congratulate her sister on her marriage.
Huh?
She wants to make the whole school come and bless the wedding. Just how reckless is that?
Is that true?
Yeah, she told me so herself. Nagisa's eyes suddenly redden. Come on, don't you start crying on me now.
I'm sorry, but I can't seem to hold my tears in. Knowing that she can't celebrate the wedding in that condition, so she just slipped out of her physical body, seeing how cheerful she is now.
Calm down, you're getting way ahead of yourself here. We don't know for sure yet if that's her ghost or something. Please, I can't stand you crying.
I'm sorry.
Nagisa somehow manages to calm herself down. In the garden further ahead, a woman is watering the plants with a pot in her hand.
Ah!
Recognizing the woman, Nagisa raises her voice a little. Ah, I see. That's why. Just one look at her and I can already understand why she can be so close to Nagisa. She seems to have this very soft touch to just about everything, not to mention her staggering appearance.
Ibuki-sensei!
Nagisa quickens her step toward Ibuki.
Yes? Good afternoon, it's me, Furukawa. Ah, Nagisa-chan, it's so rare for you to come here.
She welcomes Nagisa with a full smile.
I'm so surprised to see a student here. Well, not that I'm still anyone's teacher, though. So what brings you here today? I wanted to see you. Huh? Do you really mean it? Then I can't thank you enough for coming. Please, come in. Yes, but... Is something wrong? I'm sorry, but... I'm still wearing my uniform. Yes, I can see that. That's why I can't go into your house just yet. I don't want you to have to watch what you say. I don't want you to have to watch what you say around me. That's not something you should worry about. I already knew you would say that. Oh. I already knew you would say that to me. But next time I can relax and talk with you. I wouldn't be able to be myself without making you worry about my feelings. That's why I decided on.
Nagisa tries her best to convey her feelings.
So that's how you think. I see. Then I can only look forward to that day. Let's try our best. Yes!
The two tightly hold each other's hands. Everything about them is almost too heartwarming for me. Nagisa respects this person from the depths of her heart. If she was still teaching at school, maybe Nagisa wouldn't need me at all. This teacher would be everything she needed to have the best days of her school life. The thought somewhat saddens me.
The person behind you, is he your friend?
She's looking at me.
Yes. Is he your boyfriend?
A straight-on attack covered with a smile.
Yes, that's right.
After a short pause, an embarrassed Nagisa manages to answer.
He is Okazaki Tomoya-kun.
Sup? I keep the greeting simple. Jesus. Nagisa, the bread. I hold the bags up to remind her.
Ah, I totally forgot about them. I'll give them to her now. Ibuki-sensei, this is some bread from our store. We hope you like it.
Nagisa hands Ibuki the bags I was holding.
Thank you very much. But this much? This is quite a lot. Are you sure? There'll be leftovers regardless, and then Dad would have to go around handing it out. So please don't worry about it. If that's the case, then thank you very much.
Then Ibuki turns and smiles to me too. wonder how many men have been deceived by that smile. The random thought occurs to me. Ibuki's now fixing her eyes on me, and smiles again. I don't move a single facial muscle.
Nagisa-chan. Yes? Where did you find such a fine young man? I seem to have underestimated you.
So that's what she was thinking.
No, not really.
Nagisa gives me a quick, shy look.
Even I don't understand why he would go out with someone like me.
It's kind of ticklish.
No, he's lucky to have realized your charm. I can see it quite well. I wonder... speaking of which, you haven't told us yet, but congratulations on your engagement.
Yes? Ibuki gives us a surprised look.
Huh? Are you not engaged?
No, not really.
Tomoya-kun.
Nagisa's signaling SOS to me. If I remember correctly, your fiancé's name should be Yusuke.
I'm sorry, but where did you hear that name from?
That is...
How did you know about Yusuke-kun's name?
Even Nagisa should have realized by now. This is something we must not tell her.
Nagisa-chan, I haven't told anyone about that yet.
Have you really not told anyone about it?
I'm sure. Of course my fiancé knows about it, but we haven't even told our families yet. Not to mention, we're still afraid to take the next step. Nagisa-chan, you know about that, right? About my little sister, Fuko. Yes. She got into an accident 2 years ago. Even now she hasn't regained consciousness and is still sleeping in the hospital. It doesn't seem right to get married when my sister's suffering like this. Is it right for me to become happy all by myself? That's all I can think about. Ever since my fiancé and I decided to wait for her to wake up, even today too, we'd been to the hospital to talk with her. But nothing's changed. My dear sister's still lying pitifully on the hospital bed. That's why I'm so confused. Ibuki-sensei, Yes? No. Is something wrong, Nagisa-chan? No, not really. Tomoya-kun.
Huh?
Let's go home, quickly.
But why?
Please.
Okay, fine.
Ibuki-sensei, we'll come visit again. Oh, you have to go already? Yes, maybe we can have more next time. Sure, I'll be waiting. Don't forget your promise to come again. Of course, we'll be going now.
It's as if we're running away from that place. What happened to you? Why are you in such a hurry? I can't understand if you don't tell me.
I couldn't keep myself from telling her for much longer.
Huh?
If we'd stayed any longer, I would have definitely told her. That Fuko-san's at school.
Don't do that. Imagine how she'd look at us if you told her.
You're right. But Ibuki-sensei's been going to the hospital one town over almost every day for the last 2 years. She's been waiting for Fuko-san to wake up for so long. And now she finally has a chance to talk to Fuko-san. How can I not tell her knowing how much that means to her? I want to tell her right here and now.
If you say so. It's kind of obvious when you think about it. Anyway, just calm down, Nagisa.
Yes.
She puts her arms around her chest and takes in a deep breath. To be frank, I don't understand exactly what's happening, but I do know that her existence is not something natural. Just think about it. Ibuki-sensei said she'd gone to visit Fuko this morning, didn't she? So she must have seen Fuko in the morning, right? And at that same time, we were talking to Fuko at school. Not to mention their engagement. Only Fuko knew about that, and she's supposed to be in a coma. Ibuki must have been talking to Fuko.
Is she really a ghost?
No idea. But her body seems so real. I look down at my hands. I wonder if something really mysterious is happening.
Tomoya-kun, let's go back to school.
Now?
Because you must be there now.
Nagisa takes my hand and pulls me forward. Alright. Just how much is he willing to do for the sake of others? Looking through the glass panel on the door, we find Fuko sitting on a chair, still working on her carving. With a hand still holding the sliding door, Nagisa keeps gazing at Fuko.
Why does she keep on doing that? Do you know why, Tomoya-kun?
Yeah. She keeps going around giving out handmade presents to people in exchange for a favor. Please come to my sister's weddings. That's all she asks for. Don't cry.
I'll try not to. But instead of crying, could you please give her a hand?
Help with that?
No, until Ibuki-sensei's wedding, I want to help her with anything she intends on doing. There will be less time for us to be together. But even so, I want to help her. There's still a lot of time I can spend with you. But that girl's time is so limited, just until the wedding day. I want to help her, but I want to be by your side too.
Nagisa put my hand in hers.
That's why it would make me really, really happy if you could help too.
If I do that, there won't be much time left for just the two of us. Alright, count me in, or could you think more about me? Well, obviously we're gonna help out, because, you know, that's kind of where this little plot line's going. After all things considered, this side of hers is what I love best about her. Yeah. Alright, count me in. I didn't even need to think.
Thank you so much.
Hey, that smile is worth it. Nagisa calls out to Fuko.
Yes? Okazaki-san, and... May I introduce myself? Sure. My name is Nagisa Furukawa. Please just call me Nagisa. Nagisa-san. I'd prefer if you left off the san. But you're an upperclassman.
Yep, even above your typical upperclassman. She repeated you, you know. But figuring in your 2 years of sleep, shouldn't you two be the same age?
No, if Nagisa-san's repeated a year, she's still 1 year older.
Right. Then Nagisa is indeed the older one.
Excuse me?
Huh?
You know, I'm pretty conscious about being 1 year older than my classmates.
You just think too much. Right, Fuko?
The moment Fuko woke up, she was already 2 years behind everyone. Sorry, I didn't mean it. So that's why Nagisa has to be Nagisa-san. Fine, then I will... How should I address you? What does Ibuki-sensei call you at home? It's Fu-chan. Then may I call you Fu-chan? Yes. So, Fu-chan. Yes? Can we come here to help you tomorrow? Yes? I heard from Tomoya-kun about you, and how hard you shine for Ibuki-sensei's sake. Please let me help. I want to do something for Ibuki-sensei, too. Are you sure? Are you going to celebrate her wedding with me? Of course I will. And aside from that, I want to help you, too. That's why I asked if we could be here tomorrow. Tomoya-kun will come, too.
Let's all do this together. Fuko dazes at her words. Perhaps her brain still can't make out what she said.
Sorry, will we be a bother to you? No, not at all. Then please let us help you out. Of course. I'm so glad. I'm sorry, but...
What's wrong?
Thank you very much.
She clumsily bows down before us.
Please raise your head up.
You're such a good girl. It's making my twisted spirit nervous. As I say that, I put my hand on Fuko's head.
What?
She quickly brushes my hand off. Darn. I give it another try. Knowing she won't give up, this time I read her hand's movement and dodge it, then put mine back on her head again. Foosh, wish, foosh, wish, foosh, wish. No matter how many times she tries, my hand keeps finding its way back to her head.
What?
Bam! Fuko hurls her body to push me aside, then run towards the corner of the classroom. What are you... Fu... Nagisa, look closely. What you're seeing is her true nature.
Tomia-kun, you shouldn't bully a girl.
Nagisa has already abandoned me to side with Fuko.
Look, Fu-chan, come to me.
Nagisa opens her arms wide and waits. Fuko cautiously approaches her. When Fuko comes close enough, Nagisa stretches forward and embraces the much tinier girl. How are you going into a trance just by being hugged? When she goes into this mode, it'll take some time for her to recover.
Recover from what?
See for yourself. Even I can't tell how long it's going to take her this time. Well, gotta do something to warn her. Let's see. Make her drink juice with her nose, we've done that. Put her around somewhere, we've done that. Switch the person she's talking to. Let's do that one. I would need Nagisa's help to do this. Too much bother. Let's try something else. Switch the carving? It's not possible since she doesn't have the carving in her hands. Put her around somewhere. This is overdone already. Okay, I guess we just gotta leave it. We can't do anything.
Is something wrong, Fu-chan?
Fuko's stillness makes Nagisa let go of her and ask.
Not really.
Your reaction was totally different when I did it. Oh, sorry, let me correct that. Your reaction was totally different when I did it.
Yes. Tomiya-kun, don't you feel sorry for her? Yelling at her like that?
Fine. Do whatever you want.
It's already pretty late. Let's go home for the day, Fu-chan.
She must have returned to her sense after being told that by Nagisa. I wonder what she's gonna do from now on.
Aren't you gonna go home, Fu-chan? No, Fuko can't return there. But then, what are you gonna do? Are you staying at the school? Yes. You're gonna catch a cold like that. It's not that cold lately. I can't see any beds or blankets around. It's alright. It's not alright at all. It's alright. Are you gonna stay here no matter what? Yes, no matter what.
Has she been sleeping at school? Even though I'm concerned, I decide to hold my tongue. Because I don't want to have to say it out loud, there's no way Nagisa would let Fuko stay like that.
If it's fine with you, do you want to come to my house? Only if you don't want to see your family now. Is it really alright? Yes, you're completely welcome at my place.
Her parents are normally friendly people. You won't have to worry about anything staying there.
You're sure Fuko won't be a burden on you? I'm sure. If that's the case, can Fuko really stay there? Yes.
The girls never seem to run out of things to talk about. They keep talking all the way back to Nagisa's house. They've come as close as sisters. Mostly because they're so similar. Like how they can work so hard for the sake of others. Or their overly simplistic minds. Walking together like this makes me feel like what I heard before was just a lie, and Fuko is just a normal runaway girl. But I've come to know too much. Before now, I would have never believed such a thing. Fuko is showing Nagisa her bandage-covered hand. There isn't any doubt or hesitation in her eyes. Nagisa's gotten to her too.
This is my house. It's a bakery.
Doesn't Sanai-san know Fuko's sister?
Yes.
If so, isn't it a bad idea to tell your parents her family name? Let's talk to them on the phone first.
You're right.
More importantly, I sure hope they haven't seen Fuko before. Nagisa and I turn to look at Fuko at the same time.
Fuko's never met your parents before.
If you say so. Then not revealing the Ibuki name should be enough. You make up something.
Maybe... Isogai.
You sure thought up some unusual family name. Fuko Isogai. Well, whatever works.
I'm back!
We entered the store. Sanaya-san and the old man are closing the store. Oh, good to see you back, daughter.
Welcome back.
They both turned to our direction and stopped their eyes on Fuko and me.
Good evening, Okazaki-san.
Sup?
I'm this young lady here. Have we met before?
Oh, isn't she a cutie? Not a match for our daughter, though. Startled by the old man's loud laughter, Fuko runs through the door and back to the outside.
Akio-san, you laughed so hard your breath blew her away.
As if such a thing could happen. What have I done?
How could you...
Oh shit, I dropped my phone.
How could you believe that?
It's really trivial, but Sanai, I just realized that if you could call me Akio even just once in a while would make me really happy. It really is trivial.
Hey, Mom, Dad.
Nagisa raises her voice to get her parents' attention again. Good luck, Nagisa. You're our only hope.
Yes?
Oh, I know. You're thanking us for having you brought into this world.
It's not it. No, I mean, I really appreciate that you gave birth to me. Thank you very much.
That's very good to know. But you're still young. Even though life's full of complications, don't ever give up, you hear me?
I'll always give you my full support. Thank you. I'll try my best.
Bah! Just what the heck is wrong with this family? That was more than enough for me. No, just what's wrong with you, making a scene like that out of the blue? Oi, Nagisa, get them to get back to the main topic.
That's right. This is Fuko Isogai.
Nagisa turns around and introduces Fuko, who's watching us from the other side of the door, to her parents.
I just call her Fu-chan. She's a friend of mine. Even though I just got to know her today.
You don't have to tell him about that.
But she's a very good kid, I can guarantee you that. So I was going to say, can we let her stay here for a little while?
I don't mind, but what about her parents? Unexpectedly appropriate response from the old man.
About that...
Nagisa's at a loss for words. Seems like my turn has finally come. Her parents are just horrible. They left her all alone to go on a trip together. Is that right, Fuko? After giving it some thought, Fuko seems to have come to realize the situation and nods. As fishy as it can get. But I guess that's okay. She's in the same school as you guys, right?
Yes.
Then even if you're not telling the truth, things won't stay hidden forever. I'll leave the rest to you, Sanai. Leaving behind these words, the old man picks up the bag filled with leftover bread and walks out through the door. He's probably gonna go give him away. Want some? At the entrance, he turns to ask Fuko.
Okay, but just one.
I should stop her. But with Sanai-san right nearby, I can only watch as Fuko accepts the bread. Don't leave your nose open while eating that. Bye. The moment he's gone, the atmosphere falls into silence. Still with the bread in her hand, Fuko steps inside the store. Go over there. I push her to Nagisa's side. Sensing the danger, Nagisa unconsciously jumps a step back.
I wasn't trying to get away from you, Fu-chan. But Mom's bread, it's just indescribable.
Realizing what she herself just said, Nagisa quickly looks at her mother. The usual scenario in which Sanai-san starts crying and runs away. Doesn't seem to have happened. Contrary to my expectation, she just stays still, seeming to be thinking about something.
Is it possible that...
She finally opens her mouth.
Fuko? Are you that Fuko?
Both Nagisa's and my bodies unconsciously react to her question.
I vaguely remember her talking about her sister's name being Fuko. It's quite an unusual name, so... But it's a different surname, right?
Totally, this girl here is Isogai.
But the Isogai family live next door to us. What?
I run outside and look at the neighbor's nameplate, Isogai. Sudden realization. I fly back into the store and bestow Fuko with a gentle strike to the head.
Wah! Tomoya-kun, don't you feel bad at all for hitting her for no reason like that?
I put my hand on Nagisa's shoulder and pulled her closer. That idiot simply took the name from the neighbor's nameplate.
Please calm down, Tomoya-kun. I'll do something about it.
Just what are you gonna do?
Hey, Mom.
Yes, what is it?
Fuko isn't a neighbor's kid.
Ah, I see. I feel like we may have been able to get away with it even if we'd used the family name Ibuki.
That's right. There's no way this girl could be her.
Sanai-san murmurs the words, seeming to have come to a conclusion. The her she mentioned must have been Ibuki's little sister. Sanai-san knows that Fuko still hasn't woken up from her coma. Maybe that's why she doesn't ask anything else.
I'm sorry, but thank you very much for your hospitality.
Fuko politely bows her head.
Please think nothing of it. I'm already happy enough that Nagisa's brought her friend here. It's a holiday tomorrow, so let's spend time together. Spend time together? Yes, there's no school tomorrow, right? Yes. So we should enjoy some time together. It'll help break the ice too, of course. And that's a good idea. We have a lot of time to play together, Fu-chan. I want to be with Fu-chan. Let's play together.
The two Furukawa women are holding Ibuki's hands tightly, but her head never gives a nod.
Fuko also has something else to do. Huh? What is it?
You don't rest even on holidays?
No.
Even Nagisa can't press any harder, now that she knows why Fuko's doing what she's doing.
That's too bad. But if you could spend some time with us, I can help you with the carving to make up for that.
Not knowing how to reply, Fuko falls into silence. However, eventually, she gives us a little nod.
There's nothing to worry about. If Nagisa's help isn't enough, I'll lend a hand too.
As Sanai-san says these words, she gently touches Fuko's cheek with her hand. Fuko seems greatly pleased with that as she tilts her head to press her cheek into Sanai-san's hand.
I want to do that too.
Nagisa extends an arm and places her hand on Fuko's other cheek. Sandwiched between the two gentle hands, Fuko shows us an embarrassed smile. That's right. Just by being with his family, no matter who you are, you can't help but be filled with a feeling of utmost peace. Knowing that, I can put myself at ease now too. I haven't even realized how harsh a situation Fuko's experiencing, but as long as she stays in this house, loneliness is the one thing she won't feel. Guess I'll take my leave now.
What's the hurry, Okazaki-san? I thought you were gonna stay for the night.
I don't remember saying anything like that.
Is that so? I was hoping you would.
Honestly, it'd be a shame to miss out on a chance to stay with these three. But they probably don't need a man to get between them on this occasion. See you, Nagisa, Fuko. I'll come by again tomorrow.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Fuko nods goodbye to me. Ah, imagine that, right? Fuko, Nagisa, and Sanai. And you're the only guy there. Oh my god. Probably three of the comfiest, most heartwarming women in the world. And you turn it down. Oh man. Oh my god, I could not imagine it. Morning. No one else is around. The loaves of bread are neatly arranged on the trays. That means the store's still open. But how come no one is looking after it? I'm coming inside. I go into the corridor. There are noises coming from the right-hand room. I open the door. What? What the hell is this? My finger's bleeding.
Akio-san, stop making such a ruckus over a tiny cut. This knife is kind of rusted.
Because it's really old. Everyone's carving.
Ah, it's Okazaki-san.
Hi.
Do you want to try with us?
Sure. Old man, what are you doing here? What about the store? My bad. Can you cover for me? Cover what? Minding the store. Don't drop that kind of responsibility on your daughter's friend. What's the worst that could happen? I'm too engrossed in this now. Just how old are you? My head is starting to ache.
Excuse me.
A voice comes from the front door. Oh, from the front of the store. Did you hear that? There's a customer.
I'm counting on you. Don't count on me. Akio-san!
Sanai-san has finally decided to intervene. The old man's gonna have a taste of her wrath.
You can still carve while looking after the store.
That sounds kind of wrong, ma'am.
What are you waiting for? Come on.
The old man puts the knife down and stands up unwillingly. If Sanai-san loves me that much, I guess it can't be helped. No one said anything like that. Alright, time to work. Yep, just get to work already.
What did you just say? You think you can order me around?
No, but the customer waiting out there can.
Well, it depends on the customer.
Just what kind of customer are you talking about? Fine, I'll pretend you said something slick and let it slide this time. The old man tucks up his sleeves and leaves the room.
Well then, Okazaki-san, please don't mind us.
I won't. With that said, Sanai-san follows her husband outside.
Right, I'll bring the drinks.
Nagisa stands up. Nah, it's fine.
Actually, I'm sort of thirsty now, and I think Fuchan wants something to drink as well.
Is that so?
Yes.
Even Nagisa has left the room. A newfound silence is covering the whole room like the calm after a storm. Scritch, scritch. Only the sounds of Fuko working on her carving can be heard. Say, Fuko, what'd you think about this family? Unbelievably silly, isn't it?
What?
Even I myself don't understand what I just said. In other words, it's really fun here, isn't it? She nods. The sound of the knife shaving the wood comes to a halt. Fuko's holding a freshly made wooden star in her hands. She puts it on the ground next to 4 other finished carvings. You've done that many since last night?
Yes, without resting. That one just now is really well done.
She seems to have improved somewhat. The carvings are much better shape than the ones she gave me. Arranging them on the floor like that makes it look like a night sky.
Eh? Why's that?
Well, there are stars, aren't they?
No, they're starfish.
But I'm talking about these things.
Yes, these are starfish.
Don't tell me. You've been carving starfish all this time?
It's so obvious. They've never been a star. Why does Fuko have to waste time carving stars? You're not making any sense.
It's the starfish part that doesn't make any sense. That means she's been giving starfish to people as presents? Who would want to receive a starfish sculpture? I pick up one of the carvings and look at it. A star would be kind of acceptable, but starfish? What kind of idiot would think starfish are cute? That idiot, that's who. It can't be real. Normally there's no way someone could go into a trance thinking about starfish. Rather, I wonder what's in her mind right now. Is she eating starfish in there? Do they even taste any good? To test my theory, I push one leg of the starfish I'm holding into her mouth. Eat it, eat it. He doesn't go in smoothly. I force it a bit more, pushing up her upper lip. Slide. The starfish leg slides up. Bam! And hits her nasal bone. The pain must have pulled Fuko back to reality. She curls up on herself, groaning. It does look pretty painful.
Why did you do that?
She glares at me with tearful eyes. My bad, my bad. I thought you would eat it.
Are you insane? How can anyone eat such a cute thing?
She snatches back the starfish and embraces it. So it's not the taste that matters, but the appearance.
Please give back the one you got before. There's no way I could ever be happy in your care.
Even if I want to give it back, it's no longer in my possession. Tell her the truth or don't tell her the truth. I mean, I don't really think it honestly matters all that much whether we do or don't. I just don't know if she's gonna I don't know if she's gonna take offense to us having given it away is the only thing. Again, not that I really think it matters, but let's go ahead and just tell her the truth, why not? Sorry.
What?
I didn't need it, so I gave it to someone else.
What are you talking about?
The starfish he gave me.
The
fucking face. Hold up. Boom. Thumbnail right there. Fuko freezes in shock. That's why, you see, give me another one, will ya?
How dare you ask for another?
Come on, don't blow a fuse on me.
Let it blow.
Now, try to calm down.
It's unbelievable.
It seems I've angered her quite badly. Slowly pinch her nose and just stay still. Okay, well, come on, we gotta fuck with her, right? I slowly stretch out my hand to pinch Fuko's nose. Pinch. She pushes me aside and runs away.
What are you trying to do?
I thought your anger would soften up if I pinched your nose.
As if that would happen. Enough. Fuko will return to carving. So stop being a bother.
Fine, I'll stop. Fuko takes a wooden cube out of her cloth bag and starts working on it right away. Scritch, scritch.
I brought the drinks.
Nagisa's back with a tray in her hands.
Here you go, Tomiya-kun.
Gracias. The glass I took has some orange-colored liquid in it.
It's fruit juice. Tasty and very healthy.
Just how old are you? I still give it a try regardless. It's good.
Ah.
Nagisa's eyes are drawn into the wooden starfish on the floor.
They're so cute.
She must be thinking that they're stars.
Are they starfish?
Struck by Nagisa's statement, I cough out the juice.
Tomiya-kun, please don't get excited while you're drinking.
How did you know they're starfish? More than that, how could starfish look cute to you?
They're cute, since after all, they look like stars.
So anything that looks like a star is considered cute to you?
Of course, they are cute.
Fine, I give up. However, our conversation doesn't make it to Fuko's ears. She's totally immersed in carving.
Fu-chan, let's take a break. Here's your fruit juice. It's very cool and tasty.
She takes a quick glance at me when she says that. Fuko's eyes move between the glass in Nagisa's hand and her knife. You know, taking a 5-minute break won't hurt anyone.
No. There's still many more to be carved.
With that said, the knife in her hand starts moving again. Don't tell me... Has she been working like this since yesterday?
Yes. Fu-chan's working very hard on her carving. That's why we're all helping, and hope that she'll rest even just for a little. But it seems that her help doesn't mean anything.
Why is that?
Fu-chan said she wanted to ask what the present she makes herself.
Well, I don't think it's wrong to think like that.
But I can't bear looking at her having to try so hard that she doesn't even have time for a glass of juice.
It's not like she has to do it. It's something she decided to do on her own. She wants to celebrate her sister's wedding.
Even so...
It's not our place to keep her from doing it.
Yes.
Scritch, scritch. For a while, we just keep on watching Fuko working in silence. The melting ice makes a sound in the glass.
I wonder, is it enough if she can say congratulations?
Nagisa speaks out softly, as if murmuring to herself. Huh?
Isn't it enough if she can say that to her sister in person? What do you think, Tomiya-kun?
Still holding the tray at chest level, Nagisa looks at me.
Am I being selfish saying that? You see, Ibuki-sensei will be going to the hospital today too. If she can meet each other, both of their wishes will come true. Ibuki-sensei will be able to talk to Fu-chan, and Fu-chan will be able to congratulate her sister.
Oh shit, an option. I guess so or no. Ooh, that's a pretty tough decision there. I mean, what you're basically saying here is, we're basically choosing between, how do you say? How do you say this? I'm trying to put this into words. I get the idea behind it, but at the same time, there's like a reason that Fuko doesn't want to see her sister. And that, that's a reason that we don't really know yet. So it's kind of like, do you want to try and force this to happen, I guess? Do you want to force Fuko to do something that she doesn't want to do without even knowing the reason she doesn't want to do it, kind of thing? Because she again has a very strong aversion to this. She has a very strong aversion to meeting with her family, or mainly her sister. I guess so. Why not? I guess so.
I want to let them see each other.
Should we go and set up the meeting through the two of us?
I wonder if she would come along. Futon.
Hey, Fuko. I can feel Nagisa's back softly touching me as she comes to sit down next to me.
Fuchan. Yes, did you call? Yes, I have something to ask you. What is it? Let's go see Ibuki sensei. No, Fuko doesn't want to go. But if you see her and tell her what you want to tell her, isn't that the ultimate goal of what you're doing? Isn't it fine as long as you can tell her? Congratulations, isn't it? Isn't that all you want to do? Will Fuko's voice reach her? Will it reach Oni-chan?
Her eyes never move up from the floor as she says that. Your voice certainly has reached us. That's why we're here by your side. Am I wrong?
But that's the reason it won't reach her.
What do you want to say?
Because Fuko cannot meet her. Fuko cannot make the words reach her. Fuko cannot say congratulations to her. That's why Fuko's here.
I wonder if what she's saying is true. Do things absolutely have to be that way? If that's the case, how about we tell her that in your place? No good?
It's like cheating. It won't work.
It's not cheating.
It's because Fuko won't be there.
But you will, won't you? Won't you? Not a single word comes back from her. Scritch, scritch. Fuko's moving the knife in silence again.
Fu-chan.
We don't understand anything. Just what her existence really means. That's exactly what I was saying as well. Maybe someday she'll suddenly disappear from our sight. If that's the case, the thought flashes by, leaving behind a trail of sadness in me.
What?
A voice from behind. Sanai-san has returned. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and stop it right there. That's a pretty good stopping place. Thank you, Sanai-san, for that. Exit? Main menu? Okay. So some pretty interesting developments. So, pretty much, yeah, like I was saying, there's a reason that she doesn't want to see her sister. And it seems that she's worried that she won't actually be able to get her, have her words get through to her. And then, like we were saying, like Okazaki was saying, right, we don't even know really the conditions of her existence. We don't know if we don't, like you said, we don't know if one day she's just going to disappear. We don't know if this is like a final goodbye thing, something that she, like her spirit wants to get done before she dies. If this is just an out of body, like, version of her. We don't know anything really. So right now we're kind of stuck with two decisions, I feel like, which is try and get them to meet, get Ibuki and Fuko to meet, to see if Ibuki can even see Fuko, or to try and go through with Fuko's original plan of getting the wood carvings done, which obviously has its own very strict perimeters, because she feels that, you know, she only wants to give out carvings that she herself has made, but she's never really going to actually be able to make enough carvings for that. So this is kind of a thing where she's basically trying to give her, like, Ibuki her blessing to, you know, marry her fiance and live happily, is essentially what this is. So food for thought. But we'll hopefully, I mean, I don't know how much longer we have left in this thing, but it does seem that we might be reaching a kind of decisive point here. So we'll just have to see them. That's going to be it for this time. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video and tell me in the comment section below what you'd like to see me play next. If you enjoyed this video or any other videos or series of my channel, then I highly recommend that you hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you'll be notified when one of those videos comes out. Anyways, that's it for me, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!